This is the second part of how to create a SKU. We're going to, in the first part, the long and detailed way, we showed you how to create a SKU and get all the details in there. The other way to create a SKU is doing it within a sale, and the other way is within a purchase order. And we're going to create a short version of the SKU there. And if somebody wants to go in later and add all the details to it, they can do so. Obviously, when you're in a sale or in a purchase order, you don't want to take a lot of time. You want to get the SKU created so you can sell it or order it, and then you can always come back later if you want to add more detail to it. So I'm going to show that to you here. The first one is already started creating a sale right here. You can see that I've got the name and the address and information on the customer here. And now I'm ready to add my SKU information. So let's say this is something that we don't have, the customer wants, and you are allowed to create a SKU on your sales floor. Different companies have different rules. If you do a lot of special order, you probably do create SKUs. Or some companies will allow their salespeople or manager to come and create a SKU on the floor and then give them the correct pricing and cost so they can get that in and go. So when I'm at this level, I'm right here ready to create a SKU. If I click this button under on the left of the line, it's going to bring up. I can go in and search for an existing SKU that I can add to the sale, or I can create a new SKU. I'm going to click on that, and that brings up the screen where I can now actually create a SKU. Right now. I'm just showing you this so I can you can see where you would do that. Once you create it and fill these things in and click OK, a box would pop up here that says, "Would you like to add it to the sale?" And say yes. It's going to add it right there. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to create it from the purchase order. It's exactly the same. That same screen will come up. And here you can see that I've started a purchase order. I've ordered 4 different SKUs on it already. And let's say that the sales rep now tells you, you know what, we have this same accent chair now in orange. And so you say, okay, I want to get that. So again, the line that I want that SKU to go on, I'm going to click that box. And it's going to click to create a new SKU. And here we are with that screen again. And here's where I'm going to create that SKU. So I know that it is Department 254. So you can see it's already created the SKU, made it active. And I'm going to say that it is Joe Buyer that is the buyer for this item. And it's in group 254, right? So my unit retail is going to be $299.99, and I check with whoever has access to this, and they tell me that the cost is $145. Then the vendor is already filled in here because it knows what PO we were on for which vendor. If I wanted to click a brand on there, I can do that for Elements. Model number on this one is going to be 2468. Description is going to be accent, let's say, orange. Okay, and actually I could put color here instead, but up there. I could put, so on the other SKU, I could add comments that would print on the tag. I'm not going to do that now. And again, now, whatever my warranty is given by the vendor, I would do it here. It's in home service. This is for electronics and appliances. We'll be choosing extended service. We're not going to put that, but we are going to say that this is available for furniture protection. And again, it knows that my standard price tag is number 611, so I'm not going choose it, and I've got pretty much everything here that I need to create that SKU. So I'm going to click OK Save, and it's asking me, do I want to add the selected SKU to this PO? Say yes. SKU has been added. Let's say I want 48 of these, and I have just added a SKU and added it to the purchase order. Same thing would happen if you did this on a sale. It would add that SKU to the sale, and you can proceed, and the buyer on the sale would have to then order that item. In this case, the buyer is going to just end this purchase order or email it to the vendor, and this is how we create a SKU in a sale or a purchase order.